Hey guys, welcome back. Right off the bat, this is not made for kids. This is not a kids video. This is an adult video. There is adult language in this video, not suitable for kids. So, finished warning the parents. So let's continue. What you are looking at here is a World War II German Panther tank. Now, there's a lot to say about this tank. The last video I made years ago went more than 15 minutes because I was talking a lot about everything I could possibly think of that I could remember about this tank, and I'm not going to do that in this video. I'm just going to focus on showing you this particular model, and if you were to buy one, what to expect and what to look for and all this. So let's just look at this right away. It is a beautiful tank. Very nice. As you can see, I have it already pre-opened with the doors and the hatches so that I can save time. The tracks do move and there is no suspension. This one is an all plastic model. They do make them, I believe, in the cold steel and also the Forces of Valor. So, just a beautiful, beautiful tank. You can see the colors, the paint, very nice. Okay, so let's close this, if we can. There you go. Okay, close this one. Close the hatch on top. Okay. You can see the inside here. Okay, let's close these. Gotta put this down so I won't forget. And as I say, the 21st Century Toys models are, in my opinion, better in the case of they have a lot more doors to open, a lot more accessories to move around, just a lot more detail. The Forces of Valor, don't get me wrong, they are amazing tanks, amazing models. It's just that, you know, you gotta cut costs somewhere, and they cut costs making extra doors, extra hatches that you could open. So if I'm not mistaken, you can only open the top and maybe some other little hatches here and there, but that's it. The 21st centuries were always better in adding the little details that you can move around and stuff. Just my 2 cents. And let's see, I will move the tracks in a minute, but I'm gonna flip it upside down so that you can see the 21st Century Toys logo. This one is dated at 2002, made in China. So this one also I bought brand new. And I still have it here. I have not traded it or sold it or anything like that. You can take off these ropes. There you go, see? You have your little things there so you can take them off. You could take these off as well and hitch the end of this rope to this part here and connect it to another tank, and this way it will look like it's being towed. So it's just something that I thought you guys might want to know. So there's that. This one still has his machine gun there on top. Very, very nice. And as I told you guys in a previous video, that in some cases the paint will drip on the moving parts and will freeze it. So if you forcefully move it, it will break. This is happening in this main gun here. And usually you could move this up and down, but the paint dried at the joints, so it's I don't want to forcefully move it and end up risking breaking the joints, so I leave it that way. Now the other thing is, let's move the turret, which I believe is like this, and you can also, like most if not all 21st century toys, you can remove the turret. So you can look on the bottom, there's nothing there. Sometimes you'll see the insides, that's awesome, but this one you can't. And here is the inside to the Panther tank. Okay, so nothing special. No detail inside here, like in the Hellcat and all that. So that's about it. The last thing to show you guys is the tracks being moved. Now again, I stopped, or I'm trying not to talk too much into detail about the real tanks that this model tank represents, because I used to do that, and the videos took longer than 15 minutes. And a lot of you guys that would watch these videos were complaining like, oh my god, like you talk way too much. We're just interested in the model, not the history and all that. So that's why I'm just showing you this. I will say though that this particular Panther tank, the real ones, a lot of people preferred the Panther over the Tiger. Me personally, I love the Tiger, and nothing will ever change my mind. I love the Tiger tank. For the German tanks I'm talking about, the Tiger is the best in my opinion. And for the United States, it is the Sherman tank. Just, again, my favorites right there. But as you can see, so again, these do not have suspension. If you do forcefully try to see if it has suspension or not, you will break it. So there you go. But overall, this model here is a beautiful example of the German Panther tank. Just showing the way the real one looks. I mean, just breathtaking. It is a beauty. Which, again, oh my god. Okay, so it's just freaking hilarious to me that the Germans at that time, in the 1940s, when Hitler was in power and he was putting down all other races, when the Germans came across the T-34, they were like, holy shit. So what did they do? They copied what they thought were not good people, I'll just put it that way, and they came out with their Panther tank. Yay! Freaking hilarious. But that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna get way into it because then again, like I'm telling you guys, I'll get into the armor, I'll get into the suspension, I'll get into the front armor, the gun, I'll get into all this, and I'm trying to keep this short and sweet and just focus on this model here. So that's about it. So with all this being said, yeah, hope you enjoyed this review, this look, and if you're in the market to buy one, it all depends on you. Forces of Valor or 21st Century Toys, I would suggest, in my opinion, the 21st Century Toys, because at least this way you have a lot more doors to open, which I'm trying to open now. There we go. So you got your engine, you can cut a hole in there, you could put an engine in there, and all this bunch of really cool stuff, custom make it to your wishes basically, and all this. But anyway, that's about it, because I'm gonna make this way too long. It does not need to be, and that's about it, guys. So talk to you guys later. Bye.